Hello everyone, welcome or welcome back to the Venusian Light Tarot. So today we are here to do a pick a card reading. This is going to be an intuitive water scrying reading. So what I have done here is I have charged this water under the recent full moon. And so we're going to be mixing some of this water with some normal water over here and scrying that way and setting the intention here into the water to pick up on any secrets that you need to be aware of about your environment. So I want to focus on energies that maybe are, lurking around you in your environment that you are unaware of. So this could be about people. This could be secrets being exposed about people around you, things that you don't see, maybe energies, even spirits, whatever this might be. We're going to focus on what is surrounding you that is secret that can be revealed today with the moon water. Okay, so I actually just did one of these readings over on Patreon using rainwater, and it was really interesting. I really enjoyed it, and it seemed like a lot of you liked it. So I figured we would do this with moon water. So yeah, if you want to check that rainwater out, it was about the blessings that are coming into your life. So I'll leave the link down below over to Gumroad and also to Patreon if you want to check that out. But yeah, for this one, we're going to take a look at the moon water and see what details we can pick up on. So we have 3 groups here to choose from. Before we make our selection, let's go ahead and call in spirit and set the intention here for the reading. Okay, so Spirit, I trust that you will guide those souls here today to this message and to this reading if it's right for them. So if you do feel drawn in any kind of way to the title, to the thumbnail, or if this pops up randomly, then it could be for you. It is also timeless, so whenever you find it, it's the right time for you. So allow me, Spirit, today to be an open and a clear channel for the highest good, for as much detail as possible for these 3 groups in the collective. So what can we know about some details of secrets that are lurking around them in their environment, about the people around them, whatever is needing to be exposed, or what is, in your highest good to be revealed right now about these secret energies. Okay, so group number 1, you are going to be the conch. Group number 2, you are going to be the scallop. And group number 3, you are going to be the kelp. Okay, so take your time, choose whichever one you feel most pulled to. The timestamps are going to be down below in the description box, and whenever you're ready, we will jump into group number 1. Hello, group number 1. If you chose the conch, let's go ahead and see what we can pick up on and channel into here for you. So we have our normal water here, and I'm going to, in a moment, pour in some of the charged full moon water, and then that is going to start the reading. So let's see. So group number 1, Spirit, allow me to tune in here now to all of the souls who are present, who are here for group number 1. So anyone who chose this conch card, anyone drawn here to group number 1. So allow me now to be an open and a clear channel for as much detail as possible for this moon reading. So what can we pick up on about secrets around the viewers of group number 1? So let's try to focus on the environment. So maybe things that you're not aware of about the people, the energies that are lurking. So who or what could be lurking around you, positive or negative, whatever this is. What does group number one need to know about the secrets that we can expose here, about their environment, things that they're unaware of? So we're just gonna set the intention here into the water. If you do want to look at the water and just, you know, ask the question about these secrets, you can. You don't have to. Okay, so let's see, group number one, what is ready to be revealed about the secrets around you? Who or what could be lurking? Anything we need to know here? Okay, I just got a message already, and some of these could be specific, especially with these kind of water readings. They can hold a lot of details. For somebody specific, there could be somebody who's waiting for contact from you. They're showing me like a ping pong match, so maybe you are waiting for them, maybe they're waiting for you. There could be something here to where if you have felt a pull maybe to reach out to somebody, or if you feel intuitively like somebody could be waiting to hear from you. I'm hearing a fire sign for somebody specifically. It doesn't have to be, but they could have fire in their chart. Could be like a King of Wands here, or a Queen of Wands. So for most of you, it feels like a male. But there's something here about a secret energy of someone who feels like you're either playing like a ping pong match, so to speak, when it comes to your communication right now, or it is something that you've had this cycle with this person and they, again, are like waiting for contact from you. Something here of the sort is what I'm getting for somebody. There is something about, I'm being shown Saturn, and they're showing here there to be a lot of restrictions or challenges here circling around this. It could be around you and your life, but I almost feel like it could also be maybe the person we just picked up on. There's something here. I'm seeing the initial B for somebody. There might be some kind of, yeah, there's like a frustration. There's something here where it almost feels like spiked edges around this, and there's somebody who feels like they're caught or they're tangled. So if that doesn't sound like you, it could be this other person, or maybe even like a separate person coming up here. But there is something here that feels like, yeah, they're showing me somebody coughing. It kind of does feel like it's probably the same message that comes up here, that there's someone who maybe feels like they want to get something off their chest, or they want to say something to you. But there's like a feeling of them being like behind a fence is what I'm getting. Like they feel very caged in, or they feel like they can't move. If you do have like a strained relationship with somebody or some kind of difficult connection, it might be that they also feel this way kind of between the two of you, where like maybe you both feel trapped, if that's for somebody specifically here. So I'm also hearing there's also like this purple energy around here, and I'm hearing that Spirit is trying to support this. So I feel like we're still picking up on the same stream of energy for most of you, and it feels like Spirit is trying to help resolve something. It kind of feels like a bit of like a justice energy. So for some of you, yes, it could be something that is like some kind of strained connection, or it might just be this is about this person or this connection, which it feels that Spirit is trying to intervene so that things can maybe harmonize or things can be worked out. Feels like some sort of karmic entanglement is going on here. But I think what they want you to know, group number one, is part of like the energies that you can't see, is Spirit supporting you in this whole thing. So that might be something that you need to know. You maybe can't see it, and that's what we're tuning into, but there is quite a bit more support with this situation to resolve it, or to at least to try to kind of soothe this, or maybe even to protect you if somebody is not in a good space at the moment. Okay, for somebody specific, I'm being shown somebody like running their mouth, and I'm hearing something about a lot of talking with nothing good to say. So I don't know if this is the same energy. they're coming up with a side note here before I forget, or before I miss the message. There's something also about a lot of you being extremely sensitive right now to energies that some of these are that we've picked up on, or even just like the collective, even just like they're showing me ripples and waves that you're intuitively like picking up on. So you may want to cleanse your energy at the moment, ground yourself, because it seems like you're maybe to some extent not aware of how much you're absorbing kind of in your environment and around you, and even just in the collective. I'm hearing the root chakra especially. So part of maybe like a hidden component here of just probably a separate thing, or could tie into what this first thing was about, is that your root chakra may be affected in some way, or is ungrounded, or it's something is a bit off there in the root chakra because of the sensitivity of your energy right now and what you're feeling and what you're picking up on. Okay. What is some secrets we can pick up on and expose here for group number 1 about their environment? So they're also showing me that this is more of like a positive thing. They're showing a lot of things waiting for you, but again, because that's kind of the intention I set, to look at like the environment. It's almost like there's people waiting for you, or there's things lined up, but they're like on the outskirts. So you may start to see a rush of energies coming towards you in a good way. So this could be like in business, this could be people who maybe it's like want to date you or want to get to know you, or there could be people who are just going to feel very gravitated towards you. They are showing here, once again, there's something here for some of you that your energy feels like it could use a releasing of heaviness. They're showing me a bunch of balloons that you're just like releasing upward. So if you've been feeling any kind of heaviness, it could be like pressure, anxiety, it could be something that you feel like weighted down. You may want to do something that's going to help to release this old energy, or just to like lighten you up. So, again, it could be like cleansing, it could be an Epsom salt bath, something here that helps to lighten the load, because what you may not see is that you are absorbing a lot. And if there is something, even for some of you, that first message makes sense to you, that you're also picking up on somebody else's heaviness, somebody else's situation, which feels like it's keeping them restricted, or somebody is actually unknowingly in a way keeping you like tangled up, which is probably mostly like a energetic thing. So if you ever feel like a sudden wave of heaviness out of the blue, or if you feel maybe like because I was being shown somebody coughing, so like the throat chakra maybe, or something that feels like it's suppressing us or tying us down, it may be coming from somebody else. And so that's a sign to do something to kind of release that cord, or to try to cleanse yourself and rid yourself of that heaviness. Okay, I'm hearing the Arcturians. So some of you hear part of a different message here of energies that are around you secretively, even if you know that for some of you. Could be that you have a connection to the Arcturians. So you may be an Arcturian starseed. This could be something to where they're like little orbs I'm seeing around you, that they're helping you or they're guiding you. This could even be like when you're sleeping, they could be connecting with you in your dreams. Some of you here have, they're coming up as being connected to you in kind of the background. So if you ever feel like a presence, or if you wonder maybe what kinds of spirits are around you, they are coming up as one of them that is heavily around you. And they are pointing it again to be very much helping you at the moment to release something that is very much lurking, because they're actually showing the Devil card, and they're the main ones that are assisting you to cut cords or release something that, for some of you, you're very aware of what that is. And for others, this could be that you're unaware, which is the intention, part of the intention of the reading. So maybe you don't even know this, but that's how you would know some of it, is because you may feel a heaviness coming from somewhere. And it does seem to be coming from like probably one person, or even like a group. It could be family. And they are really, actually, I'm hearing actively helping you, like really actively at the moment, trying to help you to get rid of that, to, yeah, definitely like clear that, remove that. Okay, there's another spirit guide coming up here that is around you, and they are very much helping you with your manifestation abilities. So there's some kind of guide here that's helping you to manifest, helping you to maybe you're working on that. Maybe you're trying to manifest something specific or set intentions for things. And so they could be guiding you or helping you with that. So maybe you're guided to like certain techniques you can use to manifest more quickly, something here like that. So be open and receptive to that. What else is secrets we can expose about group number one's environment, things lurking around you? Who or what might this be? There is a secret admirer here. Can't tell if it's the same person or if it's something else, but I'm actually going to, you could have a couple of secret admirers. There may be a few people who are really admiring you here at the moment, especially your physical looks, or they may be wanting to get closer to you. I'm hearing the name Mark for somebody, which is specific, but yeah, I do feel they're almost showing me like somebody looking through like a glass window, and there's people looking at you as a very attractive, like in a very attractive energy at the moment. So maybe I don't know, maybe you've done something here, or you are feeling very attractive recently. And there are people that are looking at you. It could even be at work, because I'm being shown this glass, like through the glass, but that could just be how they're showing it. I would say there's like a couple, like up to 3 maybe people who are at least thinking about you, or in this secret admirer attraction sense. Okay, they also show me something hidden here is your throat chakra is growing and expanding. There is something here that you have been opening in that area, or that you're about to open and step into, and it seems like it's going to, yeah, just kind of like help you to express yourself or to do something specific here that will help you to use your voice. I'm hearing breaking generational curses, and I think this could possibly be connected to what came up before, to where Spirit is very much right now around you to assist you in almost like the invisible kind of cords that maybe you can't see. It's like if we could take like an X-ray from a higher perspective, there would be these like little cords or like invisible things that are blocking you, that for some of you they're referring here to be like a generational curse or something here that you seem to be making progress though in releasing. And yeah, and on that same note too, they're showing like this deep healing in the body from like the inside out. So there could be some kind of like healing process that you're going through in the background, but it feels very spiritual. It feels quite intense. Maybe someone specific here has gotten like an energy healing session recently, and if you have, it has been like working from the inside out. It's been, something has been adjusting inside of your body. Okay, this is a very interesting message. I'm being shown somebody's dog here has been wanting to communicate with you. This is a living dog for most of you. I don't know, let's see if I can pick up on anything with that. This would be something that maybe you've been sensing. I don't know if your dog has been like, this is just very specific. Maybe they've been looking at you a certain way, or they have been wanting to, maybe some of you have the ability to telepathically communicate with your dog or just dogs, but there's somebody's dog here that wants to talk with you. I don't know. It's like maybe there's something that they need, or there's something that they're trying to tell you. So maybe if your dog's been coming up to you a lot or looking at you differently, something here that they're trying to communicate. Is there anything about that, Spirit, for this dog that's coming up that they want to talk about? Something about the tail area. I don't know if I can say it on YouTube. I don't know what I can say. The butt area, the butt gland, starts with an A. The A gland. I know this is really weird message, but for someone may need to hear it. So someone's dog, if you're having a dog that has issues in their tail or their butt area, especially the gland there, they might be trying to tell you that they need help with that, or that they need that they're in pain. Maybe that's just one part of it. For the other group of you, there could just be that your dog wants to get, have like a closer connection to you, and maybe you're sensing that. Okay. Or they could just be coming up like their spirit or their soul kind of in a way is coming up to say that they've been supporting you, or they've been like with you, communicating with you. Anything else, Spirit, for group number 1? Secrets that are lurking around them, within and around, or actually around. Who or what could be lurking? Anything else? Secrets for group number 1 that we can know about. For someone, I'm hearing an upcoming trip to a hotel. There's an upcoming trip that maybe you don't know about right now. Maybe like an all expenses paid trip for somebody. Okay, I think that's going to be it. Let me just look at this card and see if there's anything else for group number 1 that we can expose about their environment, secrets around them. Yeah, something about you being admired. Something about the way that you've been looking recently, or the way that you've been carrying yourself. It seems like there's people who are seeing that and admiring that. For somebody just super specific, I'm getting somebody's mechanic. I don't know if you took your car somewhere recently, but the mechanic that you went to may have been very attracted to you. I don't know how you feel about that person, but that's just something that I heard. Yeah, and when you're sleeping, there's like activity going on when you're sleeping. Some of you might have been having trouble sleeping, and if you have, it's because there's some kind of like upgrades that you're receiving when you're sleeping, so it could be affecting your sleep. But even if you don't have that, that you're not feeling it, there's something that you're receiving when you're sleeping. It's almost like there's a lot stored in here, like there's a lot of things that you can access as well. Information and certain codes, kind of just something that feels like you are receiving a lot when you're sleeping, or even your dreams could be very significant right now. And if you have been having a lot of dreams that are very deep, or maybe even a little bit weird, it's like you're accessing some sort of information here on the astral, or you are somewhere else when you're sleeping. And then lastly, they're showing me like a treasure chest full of money over here, and there's something of like, I don't know what it's going to be for everyone, but somehow you can get there. So maybe there's something that you know that you can pursue that would increase your finances, or there's like maybe like a pot of gold kind of waiting for you. I'm not saying it's going to be like an enormous amount, but there's something here that feels like you are somehow meant to access like more money, or some stream of income over here that you can move towards. Maybe you have an idea for something and it would be over here, or it's like it's waiting for you, around you, to manifest it or to maybe even increase your efforts to get there. Something here that it's around you, waiting for you to find it. Not an actual chest, but like the analogy of that. Yeah, so I will leave it here, group number 1. I hope that this was helpful. If you did enjoy it, please give it a thumbs up, comment down below. Don't forget to check out our Patreon for extra readings and for the other rainwater reading if you'd like to check that out for the blessings that are coming in. And I will talk to you all in the next reading. Take care and lots of love. Hello, group number 2. If you chose the scallop, let's go ahead and see what we can pick up on and channel into here for you. So this is the normal water, and I'm going to be pouring in a moment some of the full moon water, and then we will start the reading. Okay, so Spirit, tune us in here to all of the souls who are present, who are here for group number 2. So anyone who chose the scallop group, anyone drawn to this card. So everyone who's present, allow me to be an open and a clear channel for as much detail as possible here today, Spirit, for group number 2. So what can we pick up on? What can we channel into for secrets and hidden energies that can be exposed about the energies around group number 2? So in your environment, this could be about people around you. This could be about things that are directly in your environment, even spirits, things like that, that you're unaware of right now or that you can't see. What's kind of lurking, who or what is lurking, in a good way, in a bad way, whatever this is, for group number 2, please. Okay, so we're just gonna set the intention here in the water. If you would like to just ask the question about, the secrets around you in your environment and look at the water, you can. You don't have to. So this is gonna hold the answers here. So group number 2, let's see, for your moon water, what secrets in your environment can be revealed? What are you unaware of? Okay, so not sure where this is coming from, but when I poured this water, I was getting this very almost explosive energy, or very angry, or just a lot of intense emotion. So I don't know if this is something that you are experiencing, or if this is possibly somebody around you. For some of you, I am getting it could be somebody around you. So if you don't feel like that's you, if you have been feeling some kind of maybe inner anger that's stuck or that you can't release, that could be you. Maybe it's something around your energy that you're not looking at. But for those of you, it definitely could be a person that is around you. And it feels like this is something that, I'm kind of getting it. It's a split group, or it could even be both for some of you. But there's something of a little bird caught in a cage, and we feel very angry and frustrated because we can't get out. And so somebody here around you could be feeling like that. They may even be unintentionally, I'm hearing the word stress, and they're showing there to be a lot of stress that somebody's going through or feeling right now. And because for some, I'm getting it could be you. And it's not to say that you're probably unaware of it. Maybe some of you are, because sometimes that happens if we just don't know why we feel a certain way, but we feel off. It could be because you're taking on too much stress. You're taking on too much around you, or you are allowing for maybe stress to build up, and it is creating a lot of intense energy that doesn't have anywhere to go. So for some of you, I am being shown looking in the mirror. So, but I'm kind of getting it could be tangled up. So it could even be it's both. Maybe you're picking up on somebody else going through this as well, or maybe even you and a person together are going through this. So kind of like came up for group 1, you may be very sensitive here to picking up on these energies, but for you, it feels like intense emotions of anger and stress is what they're saying here. They're showing me the Hermit in Tarot. And again, for this one, I'm kind of getting it split between two. For some, this is you. For others of you, this is somebody around you. There's a cat here that is around your house for somebody specific. Looks to be a stray cat. They're just coming up to say that they are around you or guiding you, or there's some kind of spiritual significance with a cat that maybe has kept coming back, or you have an outdoor cat that you have a connection to. We'll see if anything else comes up here for this, but they just want to make themselves known. So, but going back to the other message here, I feel this is also connected. Again, it's a bit of an interesting feeling here. I think that for some of you, they're showing me somebody going in one of those parachutes, not, I don't know what it's called, when you go off the water, parasailing, I think. So there's something of like how you're floating upwards, or maybe it's like a lack of grounding. Let's see, group number 2, what else? Secrets around you. Who or what is lurking around? Okay, for some of you with the cat reference too, there may be like a certain guide around you. I'm getting like, not sure who it is, or a certain deity who is representing like a darker shadow aspect, or like works with darker energies. So if you feel compelled to work with like the shadow energies right now, or if you feel like there's a certain, again, like guide or deity that is calling for you to work with it, that could also be a sign for you here, because it feels like there's something about, because I am kind of getting like a bit of this like witchcraft energy, but I think it's more so in a way of you tapping into that, or you being led somehow by that. So maybe you don't see that, or you don't know that, because this could be, you know, sort of around you, or like the spirits that are around you. And for some of you, they're actually saying that this could be unlocking kind of where you're like tapping into sort of the more shadow-based aspects of yourself, or of your spiritual journey, could unlock something that you've been neglecting, or that you have not been accessing. So they're supporting you, around you, because there's almost something that you could dive into there that could open something up for you. Yeah, they're showing me like a lock here. This feels very spiritual, so it feels like there's something that you can access that is going to be in that realm. So maybe something that, again, it's something here that for some of you it is like spells, or it's something that you feel drawn to look into right now. For those of you who don't like do that, or something here feels like you're drawn to that, or you may find that you will become drawn to certain rituals or practices that are a part of your healing journey, or a part of your gifts. Yeah, and I am being shown for you, there's quite a few, I'm being shown like guides or spirits that are surrounding you that you're not aware of. And they seem to be kind of like mixed. For someone, I am getting like someone that has passed on, like a family member is around you here. Maybe a woman I'm getting. For someone specific, could be like blonde hair. It doesn't have to be for everyone, but there's something here of a lot of, seems like female energies. Okay, for some of you, group number 2, this may not be for everyone, but they want you to be aware of who you have, like who do you surround yourself with on a daily basis. This could even be like at the workplace. This could be something that, even if you don't have control over that, for some of you, maybe it's like, are you feeling happy there? Or do you feel like you belong with where you work? Or do you feel like you belong with the people that you have around you? Because not that they're like coming up as bad people, but there's something that feels like they don't maybe like match your vibration, or they're not really on your level somehow, or there's something here that feels like it's maybe a little bit boring, or it's not really fitting you. So they're just saying that your environment feels like there's certain things that are causing either unnecessary stress or are just not fitting you anymore. And specifically, they're showing your heart chakra to be affected by this. So I know this is not going to be for everyone, and just take what's going to resonate here. But I think that there's something of like maybe an inactive or still heart chakra, or there's something that has been negatively affecting or just kind of stunting your heart chakra from growing, from, or I should say, from being kind of open and cleansed. What is lurking here for group number 2 around your environment? What secrets can we expose within your environment around you that you're not aware of? Yeah, that's kind of what it feels like for you, group number 2. It seems like there's something else waiting for you. They're showing there to be like this circle here that we're reading on, but then there's something else over here that you could kind of like move towards that would be better for you. So maybe your environment is not the best right now, or maybe it's just kind of still or bored, or something feels like it's a little bit spinning here in the environment. And they're showing a black bear spirit animal to come up here, and I'm hearing protecting your finances, or they're coming up here to protect what is your path, but especially your finances. So if you have been having any struggles with your finances, there could be this, I'm hearing a black bear spirit animal specifically for somebody. So you may want to look more into that or meditate on that, but it feels like it's very protective. Even aside from your finances, they could be very protective over your energy at the moment, or that you're working with this black bear spirit. Yeah, so I know this one's a little bit more of a heavy one. I haven't done pile 3 yet, but a little bit different than group 1. So I just have to channel though what I'm getting. It feels like a lot of you here, there's something like restraining you or keeping you stuck. They're actually showing like your throat chakra to be like almost like squeezed here. Something is holding you back. And I don't really know what, I'm hearing a repetitive cycle. So they're saying that it has something to do here with like a repetitive cycle. And again, they're showing me the 4 of Cups, which can be a very like stagnant energy. For some of you, this could be, again, like I picked up on the beginning, it could also be somebody around you, maybe someone that you're very close to, or someone that, you know, if you spend a lot of time with somebody, or if you even think about somebody often, their energy can kind of rub off on you. So take it where it applies, because I can definitely see it being the viewers as well though. But if it doesn't sound like you at all, then maybe this is either not your pile, or it could be somebody else that we're picking up on, which is still maybe impacting you in some way, or just that you need to know about this person. But it feels like there's a repetitive cycle that somehow you are allowing to continue, which is keeping your throat chakra blocked off, your heart chakra still. And it's like, it's kind of like with this scallop here too, something is closed, and it feels like it could be some kind of, you know, like darker energy, but that would only be if you're giving power to that. So if that sounds like something that you've been feeling, really try to take back your power and not let that affect you here, because it feels like, since we're picking up on like what you don't see, this does feel to be something that is very much around you in kind of the shadows here, that is still impacting you from maybe things that have happened long ago, or something that you've been repeating over and over, okay, or a person who doesn't seem to change, or somebody who is in this lower state. And that's why they are referring to a lot of guides around you, that for some, it's like you're being invited to take control of this. through maybe accessing and kind of tapping into more of the depths, more of like the shadow aspects of yourself, or even to, can't really tell what that is exactly, but some kind of like not being afraid to look at that, or to go deeper into like your spiritual power that could be a bit locked because you haven't felt ready to embrace that, or maybe felt afraid of like the darker side, something like that I'm getting. But you have a lot of, specifically women spirit guides I'm getting, female energies that are around you. And they're showing me a ticket, somebody like giving you a golden ticket, and I'm hearing take the ticket. And they're almost showing it to be like a higher ticket that takes you to a higher timeline. Anything else for group 2? Secrets that are lurking around you. A lot of you have quite a bit of animal spirits around you. And it's interesting actually, because I was going to mention it when I started this reading. A little bird just went onto the railing right as I sat down and pulled this card out for group number 2. And I was going to mention it, but I forgot. So and I'm getting it again here, that you may have a lot of animals that are, even if you see them, like, you know, but in some way, maybe you don't even see how much they're around you, or like maybe you go outside and then they all kind of flock to you, or they're trying to communicate something to you. And that cat came up too. So it feels like you may have a very deep connection to animals and to nature. And there could be certain like nature spirits I'm getting as well, animal spirits that are wanting to like work with you, or just wanting to make themselves known, to say that they are supporting you, sending you messages. I'm hearing, don't be afraid of us. Yeah, so for you, it feels like these hidden energies are really wanting you to notice them, and to kind of, these spirits, it seems like you have a lot of spirits around you. And again, for somebody specific, there's something affecting your finances. Let's see if I can pick up on anything final here with the card. Anything else for group number 2? Any other secrets that we can see about their environment, things around them, people, things in their environment? Again, I'm hearing there's new people that want to also meet you, or there's new energies, and they're connecting this to like a pink energy, like a heart chakra opening. And so if that resonates with some of you, you have definitely outgrown your current environment or the people that you associate with. And it does feel for some of you that they're holding you back, or that it just is very stale. And so there's like, almost what's around you is these new people over here are available already, or they are trying to come in. And it could be friends, lovers, and it's like they're inviting you to go down that path, to open up to those new people and new experiences. And for some, since it is like your environment, this could just be like, you know, energetically, to say that on the, like in the quantum, they are there already waiting. But it also could be that if you do have people that you have not been giving a chance to, maybe new people that have been either wanting to get to know you, or maybe it's people who've been wanting to date you, or if it's just like there are people that you could connect to on a deeper level if you wanted to, or if you were open to it. That could be for some of you too. I'm seeing a fox now as well. Yeah. There's a strong message of that. The same thing here, that you're almost something is still about your energy that can be awoken and kind of move forward. There is something about a person who's passed on. I'm seeing this is just very specific, but I'm seeing someone visit a graveyard. If you have been doing that recently, it is that soul that we're picking up on, or one of them, that is coming up here to just make themselves known, to support you, to maybe some of what's coming up here is coming also from them. Any final message before we go for group number 2? Secrets around them that we can expose. Yeah, some of you could be mediums, I will say. Whether you know this or not, there's a lot of I keep getting a lot of spiritual activity around you. So it doesn't feel to be in any kind of bad way, although there was some things that came up here. Maybe for some of you, if you do work with spirit in that kind of way, just be aware of who you're connecting to or who you're working with. But for most of you, it's more so that you may be able to connect with these spirits, or you may be a medium, or you're developing your mediumship gifts, because there's quite a bit of again, spirits around you, and I can't even discern because it feels like there's a lot of them. So very interesting here for you. Sorry, group number 2, my camera cut off, but I was just about to close up the reading anyway, so I will leave it here. I hope that this was helpful for anyone watching for group number 2. Hopefully it wasn't too heavy, but I guess that's what comes up if we're looking into this moon's energy. But if you did enjoy it, please give it a thumbs up, comment down below. Don't forget to check out our Patreon community. And if you would like to check out that rainwater scrying reading, I will also have that linked down below for the blessings that are coming in for you. So I will leave it here, and I'll talk to you all in the next reading. Take care and lots of love. Hello, group number 3. If you chose this kelp card, let's go ahead and see what we can pick up on and channel into here for you. So we have our normal water, and in a moment I'm going to pour in the full moon water, and then we'll start the channeling from there. So let's see, group number 3. Maybe some of you were drawn to group number 2. Okay, so Spirit, tune us in, please, to all of the souls who are here, who are present, who are watching for group number 3. Anyone who is drawn to this kelp card. So allow me now to be an open and a clear channel for everyone watching for group number 3, everyone who's here. So what can we pick up on for the secrets around group number 3? So let's try to focus on the environment around you. So this could be who or what is, lurking around you. What are you maybe unaware of? This could also be spiritual energies, spirits even around you. Some of that did come up in the other groups. So what is around you? What secret energy can we expose around you, group number 3? So let's try to be as detailed as possible. So if you want to look at the water and just ask the question, you can. You don't have to. We're just going to look at the water and kind of set the intention for this full moon water for the secrets that we can expose around group number 3. I just saw the initial K for somebody. That could be a confirmation if your initial is K. Doesn't have to be, of course. Okay, so when I tuned in here, I actually got a very positive energy come in. I think that some of you here, there's a message of either a quite uplifting, positive energy that surrounds you at the moment. Not sure where it comes from. It could be just something that you've been experiencing around you, or this could be also the people or the spirits around you. There's something very positive that just came in here, and it almost felt like an uplifting, like a breath of fresh air. Another pile was quite heavy, and this one felt like it lightened things up a bit. So I think for you here, group number 3, for some of you, I'm getting that they're showing me somebody looking with like eyeglasses or like a magnifying glass at you. But I'm almost getting this could be a couple of different people or a few different things. So some of you, I don't know maybe what you do, but there could be some people who are trying to, it could be like look you up, but it also feels like maybe just very interested in something that you're doing. So you may have, some peering eyes. For you here, group number 3. But again, they're showing this to be some kind of like intrigue around you. So you may have a few people, or if you are like for somebody, like maybe in the public eye, or if you do something that does attract a lot of attention, there are people here in the outskirts who are peering in a very, like they're very intrigued by you, okay, is what I'm getting for somebody. So for you, again, I'm getting a lot of like healing spirits around you. So there could be some, feels like angels actually for you. So there's been different ones that has come up for different kind of spirits for all the groups. For you, it feels like there's angels that are around you, even if you're aware of them, to some level they are, you can probably not see them, but they're around you quite a bit. For you. So that could be that rush of energy I got in the beginning, that they want to make themselves known, to say that they've been sending you and supporting you with especially healing and comfort and positive energy to uplift you, maybe even for someone to help to soothe your body or soothe your mind is something also coming through. Yeah, for you, it almost feels too like what's hidden around you is, they're showing me these little pathways that are over here kind of on the side that you can take, that maybe you're even being, I'm hearing, intuitively guided towards. So yeah, I think that a lot of you might be feeling pulled maybe in a way that you don't understand to certain pathways. And for some, it's like a very refreshing energy I keep being shown. I'm also being shown a frog here and how they kind of like release through the skin. So there's some kind of like detoxification, but it feels like it's lightening you up. So there might be some almost like hidden pathways in a way that you will be pulled to, or that you are intuitively or spiritually being drawn to. Yeah, there's so much of this. I'm actually being shown like a certain spirit that is like plucking energies from you, almost like, yeah, like plucking things that have been stuck on you. So it's very cleansing. It's very soothing for you, group number 3. So this could maybe just give somebody a message of kind of comfort to know that there's a lot of things that are being removed, a lot of heaviness that's being removed for you. And even like when you don't even see it or know it. So it could be when you're sleeping, it could be when you're meditating, even just like in ways that, again, is very intuitively pulled. So you, for some, it's like maybe you're drawn to rest more than usual, or you're feeling a bit tired. but this feels to be actually the reason that this could be happening for some of you. Anything else? Any secrets we can expose around group number 3? What can we expose? Any secrets around their environment? Who or what could be lurking around group number 3? What else? There's somebody here that, for some of you, I'm hearing like a best friend. So you may have someone who's on the sideline here really supporting you. So since it's secret, maybe you don't know that. But if you do have someone who you consider to be your best friend, they have been really sending you a lot of good energy recently. They have been really maybe even supporting something that you've been doing. But maybe some of you are unaware, you know, maybe someone that you are not talking to recently. Again, feels like a best friend for somebody. They are definitely supporting you on the sidelines. Yeah, I think that for some of you here, you definitely may have, seems like there's a lot of support, but not just like from spirit. There's some group of people, maybe you work with these people, maybe it's like family, maybe it's this friend, and then they also, you know, it's like a group of friends. There's definitely something for some of you watching for group number 3. Yours feels very positive, it feels very uplifting, and so you may have like these secret supporters, I guess you can say, that maybe even if they don't verbally say it, maybe, or if you have not been feeling that from them, they're very much admiring you and supporting you. So could even be like a crowd of people, could be depending on maybe if you do something that has like a crowd of people watching, or again, could just be like a friend group. There's also, again, there's a lot of like clearing for you. I'm being shown specifically around like your crown chakra. There's something being purified and cleared around your crown chakra. I'm also being shown like little letters being dropped from like above, like from the crown chakra. So some of you here, part of like what's maybe secret or hidden is that, again, kind of like I said with the pathway, there may be things that if they haven't hit you yet, they could be coming in that feel like they're going to be sudden epiphanies or like a sudden download. For some, it could even be like telepathic messages. So maybe some of these people, maybe it's something that it's almost like a vine, and like there's vines all around you that can lead you somewhere. You can kind of like climb the vines, if that makes sense. So for some, yes, it could be that you're picking up on messages from people around you, but this would be in a positive way for a lot of you. But it also feels like it could be just some kind of intuitive hits or downloads that are almost coming in as like little letters being dropped in. So this could just be giving you some insight into maybe why you're having certain ideas, or maybe like why you're feeling pulled to certain things. If you can kind of like scan that on a energetic level, you would kind of see that spirit has been dropping these consistently into your awareness. Yeah, it's just, again, there's a lot of support. They're showing me somebody like helping you change your flat tire, but I do think this is more of like just how they're showing it to me. Maybe for some of you, there could be somebody that is going to do that or has done that, and that could be a confirmation for someone of one of these people who are maybe supporting you. But I just think that a lot of you, this feels to be the same thing coming up, and it's very positive. It's actually very beautiful. So it feels like you have these silent supporters in both the physical world and also spiritually. For someone specific, there's also some kind of recognition at work. There may be like one person, it could be a boss, it could be somebody here who's, it's like I'm being shown you working, but you don't see that they're watching you. And again, it's very positive. So they could be admiring you. They could be even, taking a look at the work that you're doing when you're not looking. Maybe even taking kind of notes on your performance or something for somebody. And on top of like the supportive energies, I'm also getting a highly protective energy. And for you, again, feels like angels, maybe even an Archangel Michael. There might even be something that you are being shielded from, which isn't even coming up in the reading because it feels like it's not even there, or you're being heavily protected. Almost like this huge energy just came over here to cloak this whole thing. Okay, I'm being shown a little genie in a bottle, and I'm seeing the Nine of Cups, and I'm hearing something about your wish will be fulfilled. And so, yeah, I think that for some of you, it's almost like the hidden aspect too is that there's maybe going to be like a big wish fulfillment coming in for you. That for some, it's like all of these vines I'm picking up on are supporting this wish to be fulfilled. And so anything that you're led to, or anything that is supporting this to come true, is happening all around you, if that makes sense, to kind of grant you some sort of wish. So everything seems to be really rolling in the right direction for group number 3. I think that there's a lot of, they're also showing me like little stars in the sky, but they're looking down on you. And again, like acknowledging something that you're doing for work or just something about your energy. And it's like they are applauding this, or they're like taking notes on like your readiness to receive the wish that you have, or the wishes. And so it feels like it's, and the way this card too, and like the kelp and how it is like going all the way up, it reminds me of that vine reference. There's a lot of help from above, basically. There's help from above. And for you, it feels very like straightforward. It feels like there's just one thing that keeps coming up over and over, is like the amount of support that is silently around you. And that even when you feel maybe that you don't have that support, or even if you feel like you're in a dark time, or wherever you feel that you are, what's actually around you doesn't look that way. It looks much better, than if wherever you feel. But if you have been feeling good anyway, that's just a further confirmation. But for some of you, it's like you don't even see how silently supported you are. And so I think Spirit just wants someone to see that. Okay, for somebody very specific, and I'm not sure exactly what this is, but they're showing me like a trap. Like if someone were to go hiking and like they fall into a trap, or their ankle gets trapped here into a trap. But what they're saying is that you're being detoured from that. And I don't know what that is, but if you do have something that you have been detoured from, or that is like in your environment, it would be a trap if you were to go that way. But based on what's coming up in this reading, I don't feel like you're going to be anywhere near that, because you're so supported and protected. But it could be something specific for everyone. Like maybe you intuitively have a weird feeling about a person, or you have a weird feeling that like this situation may have crumbled for a reason, or maybe it's like a location that you don't feel right going to that location. There's something here. I'm not saying it's an actual physical trap, but it's something that would symbolize something not good for you, or like just like a lurking trap in the energy field, that you're being highly protected from going down that path. And I can't tell what it is for everyone, but maybe what comes to your mind first about that. If you have suspicion about a person or a situation, then it could be that. But it also could just be like a path that you're no longer meant to be on, or like a path that you've been detoured from. And if you have questions about why that happened, that's the answer that Spirit's giving, is that what you couldn't see around you is that it would have trapped you, or it would have been a trap. Any other secrets around group number 3 that we can pick up on? Secrets that are lurking in their environment, around them. Okay, for some of you, there could be a man coming up here who, I'm kind of getting a split group for this. For some of you, this is like a spirit guide. I'm just being shown a card from a deck where it shows the man like in a chair and just smiling and looking at you. For others of you, it could be like a future partner, or it could be someone who you're already with, maybe someone who has a lot of positive energy towards you, and also like maybe even waiting for you in a way, or waiting for you to join them, or waiting for you to meet them. But for others, it could be a spirit guide. And for some, though, it is like there's a man that's admiring you, and there's a man that either they're admiring you from like a distance, or they are almost like waiting to meet you or waiting for you to join together. Yeah, for somebody specific, there is somebody here who, they're showing me also like 2 pathways, and then we chose this pathway, and then that's the pathway that leads to this man over here. So I don't know if someone, because there's like a wish fulfillment coming in. So I don't know if somebody chose, I don't know, someone chose a path here to be with you, or if you're choosing this path and it's kind of leading you to, for some, a man or someone here waiting for you in a probably a romantic sense. Let's see if I can pick up anything final with the card here. Anything else for group 3 with the card? Anything else about the secrets around them? What can we expose about the secrets around them? Yeah, it could be that, or that could be one part of it, is that you can't even see how divinely aligned you are guided to when it comes to, like, for some it's meeting this person or being together with somebody who is going to be this partner for you. But even just in general, there's so much like divine guidance and divine alignment, divine intervention for group number 3. And I'm hearing that some of you really need to hear that, because you are currently at this moment maybe really questioning a lot of things that have been happening recently, or you're really questioning why, you know, the universe did something to you, or why the universe took something away from you, or whatever it might be. And there's such a strong message of that. So that's going to be definitely for someone that they really want you to see this right now from a higher perspective, and they really want you to see that it was not to hurt you, or it was not to take away something from you. It was actually to lead you to something much better, or some kind of divine orchestration that you have not been able to maybe see yet. So it's almost like I'm kind of getting like a mothering energy as well. Very soothing, angelic presences that are wanting to almost like uplift you or comfort you, to say that there has, you know, has not been a mistake, or there's been nothing that's gone wrong, even if you feel that way. And they've been trying to soothe you. I'm also hearing too, with that same message here, that if something is meant to be, it'll be. If there's somebody that you're meant to be with, there's no denying that, or there's no going around that. So the universe has a plan, and if there is somebody on your mind, or someone that you've been hoping to be with, or even just to have like a love connection here, trust in the divine plan is the strongest message here for group number 3. Of what you can't see. So for you, it's like secret helpers, or like secret divine plans that are unfolding, that are all very positive for this group. And even leading you to the wish fulfillment that, yeah, I just saw 2222. So yeah, that may be an angel number 2. And I believe that does talk about partnerships. So that could be a part of it. But if you've asked, if you prayed for something, the genie in the bottle here is responding, and you are guided and led to a wish fulfillment. There's a secret pathway waiting to be discovered. So definitely follow your intuition, because you could be getting hints and clues. And actually my the actual time on the clock is about to be 222, and the timer was 2222. So yeah, there's a lot of 2s. So you're heavily supported, group number 3, if this finds you. And they just really want you to know that you're very close to a wish fulfillment. Yeah, it's 222 now. So yeah, I will leave it here, group number 3. I hope that this was helpful. If you did enjoy it, please give it a thumbs up, comment down below, and don't forget to check out our Patreon community. And if you would like to check out the rainwater scrying reading, I'll have that link down below for messages for the blessings that are coming in for you. So I will talk to you all in the next reading. Take care and lots of love.